Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Clash of Kings mod Let's Play for Mount & Blade Warband. So, got a lot of updates today, a lot of stuff happening. I have tracked down a few of the Riverlands lords. Let me read off my list of the ones I found. So obviously Jason Mallister had already joined us. I was able to recruit Lord Tytos Bracken as well as Lord Lord Tytos Blackwood. As well as Lord Jonas Bracken. Brendan Tully has joined us as well. Sir Patrick Mallister and Lord William Mooton. And then finally, Lord Lyman Goodbrook and Sir Halman Page. They are all honorable lords, so I was happy to recruit them all. There are a few honorable Riverlands lords still at large. A few of them are part of defeated factions that I wasn't able to track down. So, for example, Lord Clement Piper and Sir Mark Piper were both part of a defeated faction over in Essos, and I wasn't able to find them. But we'll keep looking. I believe both are honorable characters, so we'll definitely want to bring them on. And then Lord Theomar Smallwood was not willing to leave the Stormlands, so we'll have to keep trying with him. And then, of course, Sir Andre Carlton didn't want to leave the Westerlands, so we're going to have to keep trying there as well. We've run into him recently. And then Sir Carl Vance and Lord Lucius Viprin were both dishonorable lords, so I decided against bringing them on board. So, after conferring with the lords of the Riverlands, at least the ones that have rejoined us, we are not done with our conquest. Many of the lords that have joined me are concerned that their fiefs still are held by the Westerlands. So everything right here, basically. I think all three of those lords, actually all four of those lords, are part of our faction now, but, you know, their homes are still in the hands of the enemy. So we're going to have to continue our conquest and take those. Maidenpool is also potentially a target now. If we're pushing south across the river, we're going to do things the right way. So possibly Maidenpool, definitely Derry, and maybe even Harrenhal. Because why the hell not? And I may decide to go as far south as the Stony Sept. It looks like someone is already trying to take it. But I figure if I'm going to push south of that river, I may as well do it properly. And so we'll probably end up taking all of this territory here. Maybe this as well. But I was going to consider allying with Daenerys Targaryen and letting her get a better foothold in the Crownlands there. So that's a thought. Anyways. And I don't want to push too far into the Westerlands home territory, just because I have no desire to hold any of this. But definitely we're going to reclaim our Lord's lost land, now that I know that they rightfully belong, or all that rightfully belongs to them. Also, Edmure Tully has joined us. However, try as I might, I cannot get him to become a Lord of our Kingdom properly. So whenever I give him a fief, he reverts back to his original name, even though I've changed every instance of that original name in the game files. Somewhere, he's still Berengar Perrin. So unfortunately, no matter what I do, Edmure Tully becomes Berengar Perrin. So I figured what I do instead is I'm going to make him my Chancellor up in Winterfell. And that way he can still have a role in this somewhere. And then anything that formerly belonged to Edmure Tully will go to Brendan Tully. That way the Tully flag will still fly over Riverrun and I guess Fairmarket as well. Sludgy Pond was also Brendan Tully's, so I may give him that too. But I don't know that I want to have him holding too much land. We'll see. I may give him like Riverrun, Lambswold, and Fairmarket, and let somebody else hold Sludgy Pond so that there's always somebody near Riverrun to defend it. But it's just a thought. Tytos Blackwood has Raventree Hall, but these two villages were also his. I haven't given them to him yet. I'm not sure if I want to give him both or just one or neither. I'm still thinking about it. And then Ramsford belonged to Jason Mallister's son. However, I'm thinking of giving Ramsford to Jason Mallister and then giving his son. I always forget his first name. Sir, where is it? I have them all written down. Sir Patrick Mallister. I may give him like 7 streams or something instead. That way, the Mallisters have a little bit more territory to hold there. And then I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with the crossing. So that is another thing I'll need to figure out. Anyways, we are right here at the crossing. So we're going to head north and take care of some business in Winterfell. And then I think we're going to call up another campaign and push back down to start taking some of this stuff south of the Twins. Okay, so back at Winterfell. Let's move on up here. And I've had Alyssa Karstark helming the ship here for us for the time being. But I'm going to go ahead and replace her. So let's see. Where would it be? It's for companions. It's up here. There we go. Retire. And then we'll replace her with Edmure Tully. And we'll leave and come back. And there he is. I maybe should have taken his helmet off first, but that's okay. So there's Edmure Tully. I can't really see his face in that helmet, but there he is. So he'll be our... I can never remember what that position is called, because technically this is a Chancellor. Martin Snow is our Castellan, and this guy's a Seneschal, so you're just like a minister or something? I don't know. Anyways, he'll be here in Winterfell to help us out, ruling or overseeing the Riverlands from here in the capital of our kingdom. And then his uncle, Brynden Tully, will be actually running the city, the cities for him. Now, there is 2 more characters I would like to introduce to you guys today. And they go by the name of, first of all, Nelsor Raventree and his twin sister, Lyanna Raventree. So, an episode or 2 back, I was asking you guys for suggestions as to how we might handle the inheritance situation, because Rook, of course, only has 1 life left, so, or excuse me, 1 wound left, so if he goes down in another battle, that's the end of Rook Raventree. And I left it up to you guys what we should do, and David Garrido suggested that we have a pair of twins that work together, and I actually really like that idea. So that's what we're going with. Shout out to him for coming up with it. They, of course, are a bit old for, having come out of nowhere, but, we'll think of something to explain it away. And so their names come from significant characters. Nelsor, of course, being Rook, Robert, and Ryland's father, the one who was killed attempting to warn Eddard Stark about the Lannisters' betrayal. And then Lyanna, of course, being Lyanna Stark, the reason for the whole Robert's rebellion. So kind of a significant, figure in Westeros history, and a very popular name and person in the North. And so with her dark hair and stuff, I thought it made sense. And then again, Nelsor being named after his grandfather. Because he is the male, given, how inheritance works in this world, he would be the one who inherits it. But Lyanna is actually a little bit more competent a character, so he would be relying very heavily on her if he became king of the North now, and the Riverlands. She is a much better fighter, and just a little bit more skilled overall. Not that he's not, just she's a little bit better. We got some upgrades as well. I have handed out a little bit of land and collected some money. I actually fought and won a tournament between episodes, but we're going to try not to spend too much money still, just because it's not coming in as quickly as we would like. So while we're in Winterfell, I'm going to hand out a little bit of territory, and then again, we're going to push south and pick some more fights with the Westerlands. But we need to wrap things up here fairly quickly because there is rumblings coming out of the Vale. They have, let's see, if we go to factions, I forget what happened exactly. Recently suffered provocations by the envoys of the Vale. So they're trying to provoke us. Of course, Peter Baelish Littlefinger is the Lord Protector of the Vale right now. And so he might be trying some power play to take over the Kingdom of the North after seeing how quickly we've expanded. So that is going to be another potential conflict for us. And we still need to talk to Daenerys Targaryen about maybe forming an alliance. She isn't doing particularly well in terms of territory, though. But we'll go down there at some point and talk to her nonetheless. And then we also wanted to talk to the leader of the Stormlands as well, which is Gendry Baratheon, the bastard son of Robert Baratheon. So maybe we can form an alliance there as well. I don't really have any designs on King's Landing. I don't really want to hold the Crown Lands myself. So if somebody with a legitimate claim like Daenerys Targaryen would ally with us, I wouldn't mind helping her take it, and then we would just have our independent kingdom in the northern half of Westeros. Anyways, I intend to hand out Fairmarket and Riverrun to Brynden Tully right now, and I'll probably leave it at that for the time being, because most of the other lords that joined me, for example, hold like this, or used to hold this, Goodbrook, Maidenpool, Acorn Hall, Pink Maiden, stuff like that. So basically everybody that joined me, their lands are still in enemy hands. So there's not a lot to give out. I'll also give myself salt pans because I would like to start making some money off of that. Alright. Lord Tully, if you don't mind, I would like to hand out some land. First of all, I'm going to make myself Lord of Salt Pans. Fantastic. And then we're going to grant some fiefs. We'll start with Riverrun. And we're going to give that to... It's probably toward the bottom, I assume. Let's see. There's Tytos Blackwood. Sir Brynden Tully. Perfect. So we'll give that to him. We're going to lose relation with some of our less than honorable lords. We'll have to go around and try to improve our relations with some of them. Like, I don't want to lose Great John Umber, because he's martial. He's not necessarily dishonorable. He's just not strictly honorable. And then we're going to do that once more with Fairmarket. And we're going to give that to Brynden Tully as well. And I'm not decided on any of those villages yet, so I'm not going to do that. I'll just do those for now. With salt pans, we should be seeing a little bit more income. However, it would still be worth going down here and investing, once we have the money, investing in enterprises in both of these, just so we're making even more money. Let's see, do we have the... Yes, we have the Tully banner over both of those cities now, and rightfully so. Well, this is actually a castle, but whatever. Right, so back south, I think we'll start with... I don't know if we should start with Derry or... Oh, Teagton's being raided. Maybe we should go liberate that first. Oh, too late. Benford Tallheart, that bastard. Benford Tallheart is the son of Helman Tallheart, who used to be one of our lords and defected because he didn't like the fact that he sucked and didn't get any land because he was worthless. So let's head on down there. I'll call up a campaign along the way. And one thing I want to do is I actually want to move these two up toward the top of my list here so that they actually see some combat and level up. I think Nelsar's only level 8 and his sister Lyanna is like level 11. So, I mean, neither of them are battle-hardened warriors yet by any means, but they've got plenty of room to grow. So that works. Also, I wanted to mention this now because it's been a while since we've give it some line, tired out. Got away. Offers me... Oh, Sir Andre Carlton, right. If I remember, he is honorable. Is he not? I don't remember now. But if he is, I would still like to try to recruit him. I'll take the money. If I decline, I lose honor, so I may as well. There's Lord William Mooton. He is the original holder of Maidenpool. Oh wow, we're still losing a lot of money here. My party is by far the biggest expense because we're running around with like 400 guys. Um, let's see. The crossing is also very expensive. I have to decide who I want to give that to. There are a few. Well, I say a few. There's like one. There's one honorable Riverlands Lord that joined us that initially, at least in the little test that I didn't have any territory to start the game with. And I don't know if that's true in every playthrough or just in the test one, again, that I did to check. But he starts with no territory, but he's got a fairly decent-sized army. And he is very honorable and very friendly toward us. So I might consider giving him the crossing. Although the crossing is a very significant fief, and I would like to give it to somebody important. I just don't know who. Really, I lose renown and honor for not donating 1,000. That's ridiculous. I hate these random events in this mod. It's one of the worst things about this mod. I enjoy the mod, but there are a lot of things that really piss me off. Those and the falling down, for example. Brynden Tully's already taken prisoner. Looks like Dragonstone got one of the frays, though. Right, let's keep pushing south. And I may take a detour and see if Daenerys is over here. Or even if any of her lords are. Oh, gotta watch out for those Knights of the Vale. I don't trust them. Alright, so Queen Daenerys Targaryen is actually right here. She has a bunch of Dothraki with her, and some Unsullied. And apparently, she is riding to Goodbrook, where Sir Barristan Selmy and Sir Davos Seaworth are hiding out. So I might loop around here and try to go talk to her before she leaves. Hopefully we can get there in time. Oh, Benford Tallheart just ran into Stonehenge. I'm kind of tempted to besiege that right now. But no, let's stay on task here. We can come back for that. I don't know that he'll go anywhere anytime soon. At least we've got her sort of cornered so she can't get away from us. That's Barristan Selmy. I wouldn't mind, like, if her faction gets destroyed, I wouldn't mind trying to steal him away. Oh, he's not considered honorable, though. That's disappointing. Wait, where'd the queen go? Are you serious? Oh, wait, she's sitting right outside, that's why. I can't click on her, though. Whoops. Maybe if we pan around. I hate the camera controls in this game sometimes. Why can I not? There we go. Alright. Apparently she's not honorable either. Right, well, huh. So I can't really do any diplomacy with her directly. I think I have to send emissaries, unfortunately. I'm kind of rusty on diplomacy. I don't remember exactly how it works. Or is diplomacy even in this mod? I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, none of that's going to help me right now. So, let's pan back around and try to reconfigure this. I always go up to the wall and try to make sure the wall is like directly, horizontal across the screen. And right, so I guess let's come back this way. And I wouldn't mind starting with Stonehenge. Again, the lord that initially held that is part of my faction, so I could give that to him if we took it. Oh, they're attacking Sludgy Pond. They're right here. Whoa, there's a lot of outlaws and stuff running around. Ooh, Volantine Cataphracts. That's an interesting... how are outlaws over here in the west of Westeros running around with Essos troops? It's really odd. Let's go after Benford Tallheart, though. We have many reasons to want to defeat him. Yeah, he hates me. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so the enemy's doing some weird stuff here. They've given up this hill for whatever is over there, I guess. So we're going to take the hill. And, of course, we'll put our archers up on top of it. And then I'll probably have my infantry down slope a bit with the pikemen just in front of them. And we'll have our cavalry deploy over there, maybe? Whoa. Lyanna's apparently pretty eager to fight here. Oh, no, she's part of the infantry. Whoops. I meant to make her part of the Raven Guard. Oh, well. Cavalry, fall back. Please don't eat any direct lances. Ah, lost one of my guys there. I'll do my best to slow them down. Alright, cavalry go. Infantry go. Whoops. No, cavalry charge, infantry charge, pikes charge. Come on, damn it. Oh, by the way, I got a new horse. I'm sure you've noticed by now. But it was a gift from the Lords of the Riverlands for reclaiming their homes. Let's see. Oh, come on. Ah, well, that works. Not what I was aiming for, but it does the job just the same. God damn, my aim is really off. This horse is a lot more sluggish than what I'm used to. Our other horse was a lot more maneuverable. This one doesn't turn quite as tightly. I feel like it's slower too. I wonder if it's lame already or something. I think I only rode it into battle once. Oh god, it's got like an arrow in each eye. Yeah, that is like the most unfortunate arrow placement I think I've ever seen. Alright, so this should be, I think, the end of his men. Damn it, hold still. Yeah, there we go. There's our victory. There's our victory. So 2 were killed. Let's see. That sucks. Pikemen are replaceable. Unfortunately, Nelsor, Lyanna, and the Queen were all wounded. They're the only ones wounded, other than this one cavalry. And of course, Benford escapes. We'll take these guys prisoner. Unfortunately, if I try to recruit them, they'll just try to escape, so I probably won't bother with that. Get some more upgrades. I'm not going to worry too much about this stuff down here. Okay, and so with him to be... Oh, there's Grey Worm. Interesting. Where are they going? Right. I don't know. Anyways, Stonehenge. We should be able to besiege that ourselves. The garrison was only 125. There are some decent troops there, including 11 knights, but we have like 360 men, so I think we'll be okay. I'm healed. Hold on, I meant to check that. No, it's not. It's not wounded or anything. It feels more sluggish than the Destrier I was riding. Let's cross our fingers for ladders. Oh, it's a tower. That's not going to be fun. Okay, so here we are. Why is nobody moving that? Infantry go, pikes go, cavalry go. Start pushing that damn thing. We're running with Garrett Longley, obviously. Not going to risk the king's life in such a pointless or such a trivial siege. I shouldn't say pointless. That's not accurate. I'm doing my best to get rid of some longbowmen here so that my men don't get killed. Ah, that was a waste. There we go. Fantastic. Let's see. I think I can hit some of these guys over here as well. Finally, that tower's moving. Took us like a whole day to build it. It better get moving. Alright, there's another one down. Can I hit you? I'm trying to go for headshots, but it's kind of difficult to range it in. They're so far away. It's hard enough just to hit them. Oh, there we go. God, so many archers. That guy's pretty well armed. Not anymore. I'm going to move up so I can see around this tower. Oh, that looked like it was going to hit. So did that. There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That looked like it did hit. I don't know where that arrow went. Oh, snuck it through. Let's try to take out some of these guys guarding the entrance as well. To make our approach a little bit easier. Or at least gaining a foothold easier. Oh, and there's another dead knight. I don't think we're going to be seeing too many knights actually fight melee combat. I think we've killed most of them. Wow. That guy got like machine gunned down. That was pretty rough. I'm going to see if any of my casualties dropped. That looks like Tauren. I'm going to see if anybody dropped arrows. It doesn't look like it though. That, I think, is Rylan. Oh, apparently Nelsar took a couple arrows in the knee there. Alright, so the ramp is almost down. Yikes. Let's save that arrow. I'm not gonna loose it when I've held it that long. Damn. Ooh, got him right before the ramp fell. Alright, I'm out of arrows. I'm going to join the men here. Although I will hold back a little bit and collect any arrows I can. Because I'm... even at close range, I'm better off with the bow and arrow than the sword. Might be worth grabbing a pike, too. But I'll do what I can to cover them as I move in. Not much that I can see from here. Okay, we finally pushed through. I'm going to tell the archers to set up on the walls here. So archers, I want you right there. And I'm going to collect any and all arrows I can find. Doesn't matter what kind they are, I just need arrows. There's actually quite a few there. Alright, good. You just went down. So let's get this back out, and I'm going to start sniping these guys if I can. That wasn't quite where I needed it to be. There we go. Damn. Can't afford to waste any of these shots. I don't have enough ammo. And I keep wasting them. There we go. I'm going to target these guys. I think I have men moving over to... Ooh, somebody shot me. Stop it. You bastard. There we go. I see you aiming at me. God damn. Who's still shooting me? Alright, got it ranged in. Should be able to headshot all of these guys. Oh, somebody beat me to that one. Oh, we got some Dothraki coming in here. Alright. I mean, not ideal for a siege, but if they want to see some combat, fine. I can't take that arrow. Nice. And there's our victory. More casualties than I would have liked to see there, but a victory is a victory, and I don't think it was that bad. Oh, maybe it was. That's a lot of dead unsullied. So 35 dead, 53 wounded. Ooh, a bunch of my men-at-arms were killed. That actually really sucks. Because those are my northern cavalry. The pikemen can be replaced. That's never a big deal. The unsullied, I don't care that much about. But the veteran and the elite northern men-at-arms really suck to lose. And then, of course, the enemy was wiped out. So let's see. We did rescue a bunch of people. I'll take all of them, to be honest. Because I can just dump them in a garrison somewhere. I'll reserve them for my garrisons, because I don't get free recruits like the AI does. But even the peasants and stuff, I can just leave somewhere. they count toward the numbers, and that's all that matters. In theory, they don't need to fight so long as there's enough people there to deter the enemy. Let's see. Oh, I'm running out of money here. I spent way too much on upgrades. Oh, thick leather boots. Just what I always wanted. Okay. We are going to... I guess we could appoint this one right away. Let's see. I believe Stonehenge was originally the property of Jonas Bracken. So we'll go ahead and hand that out right now. And a bunch of people are going to get pissy. Oh, a lot of people are. Wow. Why did it go twice? Oh, it gave him Sally Dance too. That's okay, because that was originally his as well, but that's not necessarily what I intended to do. I'm not going to plunder it. So that's worth remembering for the future if I... Oh, really? Is somebody raiding that right now? No, apparently not. If I hand out a castle directly, it seems like any attached village comes with it. Whereas if I defer appointment, I can assign them individually. So in this case, it didn't matter because I was going to give him both. I don't know if I was going to do that right away, but eventually I was going to give him both because both were initially his. And I like to give honorable lords a castle and a village just to support their armies. So it works out fine, but, you know, had that been a different situation, that would have really sucked. All right, and this video is already pretty long, so I think I'm going to cut it here. But in the next few episodes, expect us to finish our conquest of the sort of border area here. Again, I am going to take a little bit of... Ooh, somebody's trying to take Harrenhal. That's a problem. We may not be able to get it, but I'd like to grab Derry... Harrenhal, Stony Sept, Pink Maiden, Acorn Hall, at least those, and assign those to, you know, the lords that have rejoined us. And then, obviously, we've got some turmoil happening with the Vale. We'll see what comes of that. And we will be adding a character that has something to do with the Vale and the North in the next episode. I'm trying to add more characters because it's been a while since we've added any, so I'm trying to catch back up on that. But you guys gotta, of course, keep the roleplay up and keep the characters coming if we're gonna add more. So, yeah, I think we'll end it here. And starting next time, we may go after Acorn Hall and then Pink Maiden. And we'll see if we're able to grab those. And then maybe if there's time and this is not conquered yet, we'll call up a campaign to take that and see how it goes. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Clash of Kings with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.